Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk. This is an impromptu one. I usually write down what I want to talk about, but um I just put up some videos. Well, welcome back. My name is Shamika. I've been going through TSW for 7 months now. I'm gonna have an update on my 7 month video soon. But in these videos, I just have little sit down talks where I could look back and like see where I was in my journey and things like that. And I love that I'm doing that on here, and I love that I'm doing that. I always did that on my Snapchat throughout my journey. And I just recently put up 2 videos on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely follow me. I'm gonna insert it right here. But yeah, I put up 2 new videos with like my journey. I have a lots and lots of videos when I was really like in the thick of it. I think there, not I think there are stages that you go through with TSW, and the very first stage was I thought it was the hardest, but I believe like the second stage was even more difficult for me than the very first stage. I can't even believe, just looking back, what I was going through, and it led me to think about staying encouraged when you think it's all lost. And honestly, I can't even tell you how I stayed encouraged. I can't even tell you what are the keys to believing and having faith in God and stuff like that. I feel like if I could think back to where I was in that mental space where she was, I feel like she just didn't want to give up. And by she, I mean me. Like, she didn't want to give up. She didn't want to believe that that was the end. I had days when I just felt like defeated. Like, why am I here on this earth? Why am I here? Just why? Like, why is this happening to me? Why now? Why, when I felt like I had reached the culmination of my spiritual journey, like, why is this happening now? But as I laid in bed for seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, just couldn't move. The most I was doing was going to the bathroom and walking to the kitchen to get me something to drink. I wasn't even eating at one point. As I think back, all I had was that Bible, and I used the Bible app on my phone. There were days when I couldn't even hold my phone. I didn't want the radiation of my phone near me. I physically did not want to touch my phone. I did not want to touch my iPad. I didn't want to have the TV on. Something about the light was messing with me. The blue light, I guess, that radiates off of these things. But I would press play and have it read to me. And I'm telling you, it was only God that kept me through that. And my mind, like, I have something to prove to myself. Like, all the ages that I have been through, all the age groups I've been to, I owe it to myself. I owe it to them, them, which is me, to overcome this, to see what's next, to see if I'm hitting rock bottom, if I don't have my job, I don't have a home, I don't have any money in my bank account. Like, I'm not afraid to say these things, because guess why? This can happen to anybody. Anybody can be here. Well, my computer can't see, so anybody could be all the way up here, and then they could be all the way down here. It doesn't matter who you are. Things happen, and this is my happening right now. And so I had to stay encouraged. I had to believe that, and I'm still believing that I'm going through this to learn, to help somebody, to encourage somebody else, and if anything else, just know that your testimony can be to help somebody else. It doesn't matter if they're going through what you're going through. It doesn't matter if they're going through something else. We all have difficult seasons that are here to test us, to help us grow. And if you give in, you will never see what's on the other side of the rainbow. So I'm saying this to myself, to my future self. You're gonna overcome this. You're going to see brighter days, and it doesn't matter who wants to see bad for you, who wants to see ill intent on your life. That doesn't matter, because that's really their mirror reflecting on you. When somebody does not like, and I have to say this, when somebody does not like you or the strength you have, or they feel like you should stay in a defeated position, or they feel like you don't deserve anything else, just know they're talking to themselves. That is the mirror that they're seeing on you. They're mirroring their own self. So don't even worry about the things people might say about you, to you, on your body, on your mind. They might sit there and pray for you to be defeated, to feel the way that you have been feeling. Guess what I say? God is bigger than that. He is bigger than that. He's going to pull you through this season in your life. Trust and believe. He has pulled me through every second, every minute, every dang hour, every day. Okay, those days was so difficult. So difficult. It's like unimaginable. Unimaginable. People cannot even realize. They don't even know how I felt. The only people who know how I felt is somebody right now going through TSW. That's the only people who will understand what this whole thing feels like. And there is no doctor currently that I would trust to put myself through that. And that's my story. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to be anybody's experiments. I didn't want anybody to try anything on me. I don't want Dupixents. I don't want any of those stuff. I don't want anything with steroids. I rebuke that. God is going to pull me through this, and he's going to take me somewhere higher than even I can imagine. I can't even imagine that far. You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine that. All I'm asking him for is the simple things that I want in life. And that's between me and him. But I know that if he has something for me to do, if I'm supposed to do something for other people, if I'm supposed to be here to encourage, to lift, to inspire somehow, I hope that this is something that you come across and this can help lift you up out of whatever situation you're in. Don't let the physical things in life that's weighing you down make you feel like you can't come out of anything. Don't ever make you feel like you can't come out of anything. Because one thing I learned about this, and I didn't need to learn from this, but I guess I did, you know? I guess I did. I guess I was not getting the things he was throwing towards me. Not saying he did this to me, but he's using this situation to help me grow and to help me see that you can come out of anything. In this stage, which I'll be talking about in my video when I do my 7-month update, is still painful. But there is nothing, when I say nothing, nothing compared to what I was going through before. I don't even know how I did it. It was spirits. I'm telling you, it was spirits. It was my angels. It was just God that pulled me through those days of isolation. Pure isolation, pure hermit mode, pure just by myself, figuring it out. You know, figuring it out mentally. That was no joke. It's not a joke. Mental health is not a joke. And so when you're feeling down in any situation, I press play on here to tell you, stay encouraged. It's gonna get better. If you have to cry, cry. If you have to journal, journal. Whatever you have to do to get past this most difficult time in your season, do it. If your mind, if your intuition is telling you something is wrong, if you're with somebody who is not treating you the best you need to be treated, leave that situation. Leave it and rise above. You will be okay. It's going to be hard, but you're going to be okay. I'm not saying you're going to wake up tomorrow and be like this. Back to normal. I don't know what that was, but you got to take your baby steps. You got to take your baby steps, and you got to believe. You got to believe it could get better. Every day when I was in bed, when nobody was really fucking with me like that, I'm going to just say it like that, excuse me for cursing. I had to believe. I had to keep saying my skin is going to get better. God is going to heal me. My skin is going to get better. God is going to heal me. Tomorrow is going to be a better day. God is going to heal me. God, you're healing me right now. I know you're healing me right now. Like, I just kept saying that over and over and over and over, and I'm still saying it today. Like, I will overcome this. No matter who wants me to feel better, no matter who don't want me to feel better, no matter the people that get a smile from me feeling bad or the smile from making you feel bad, you're going to overcome this. I know you will. So stay encouraged, everybody. I just wanted to come on here and say that. Stay encouraged.